Hi guys, and welcome back to RedStone Productions. Tonight we have the Strainful Train band from Berlin. Please enjoy the music.
Across the border, where he's far, far away. We found a place in the Netherlands. You stay, we wanna stay. A city embedded in water. No need to hurry, my friend. Find your way through the alleys where the nights will never end. Once we came as strangers, now we are leaving as friends. Goodbye, my love, but remember, our paths shall be crossing again. Our paths shall be crossing again. Found a place in the Netherlands. You stay, we wanna stay. Once we came as strangers, now we are leaving as friends. Goodbye, my love, but remember, our paths shall be crossing again. Our paths shall be crossing again. That's it.
Yeah, we are Strainful Train from Berlin. We were founded 6 years ago on the most beautiful island of the world. Pöhl. Somewhere in North Germany.
So the next one is called Knock Off, one of our first songs from 2011.
The next song, it's actually pretty new. We recorded this together with Denise Boyle. She's a great fiddler from Ireland, but now she's not with us, so we try this song without her.
Somewhere inside it's hard to find. It hurts but hard to define. And try to find the reason why. Oh, don't cry. Close your eyes and start to fly. It's so nice to see you smile. And days and months are passing by. Oh, don't cry.
This coming song is about our dear friend Benny, who is sitting amidst us. And this song is about him strolling around. Enjoy. Take a plane, take a bike, or take a train. I know for you it's wonderful, but I have to complain. Every day people running wild. Hey, sorry, I prefer it slow. I have to tell you something about me. I'm a stroller and I wanna go. Don't be late, fit in and behave. A journey leads to many things, in the end to the grave. Even higher, even faster, even further about things. No, I have to tell you something about me. I'm a stroller and I wanna go.
was a stroller.
That was the Stroller.
So what's next?
Next is the legendary story about King Sean.
So we met this guy, Sean, somewhere on the west coast of Ireland. We had to contribute this song to him, and it's called King Sean because this guy is awesome. He's not actually a king.
Once we traveled the Irish west, we had no home but Amsterdam. We met a man at a special place. He said, I show you how I live. We made our way so far and keep the joy right going on. All night in Egan's bar, this goes out to you, King Sean. We got taught to embrace the waves, where the hills and the ocean meet. That's the art how to make your days simple, bright and sweet. We made our way so far and keep the joy right going on. All night in Egan's bar, this goes out to you, King Sean. King Sean.
Sean, if you're somewhere out there, be greeted from Strainful Train. Thanks a lot for everything.
We recorded this together with Brian Fleming. He's an awesome bow round player from Ireland and also plays crazy bones. He told us the story, he got the bones from his grandfather.
Grandfather. Unfortunately, he cannot be here right now.
Yeah. So you need to imagine the song without Brian Fleming.
Let's go. what you want, but we will leave. Let's walk through the dark without the moon and the stars. Put your hand on my heart. And who can tell the end of that story? Don't ask, 'cause nobody knows. It's just the beginning of a new journey, like ship leaving the coast. You can run, or you can hide. Do what you want, but we will leave. Now let's walk through the dark without the moon and the stars. Put your hand on my heart.
Try a song we usually never play for the birds. It's an experiment.
Yeah.
Good luck to us all.
That's the Strainful Train.
That was Strainful Train. Thanks a lot. I think that's nearly all. Just to introduce ourselves, this is Benny, Hendrik, I'm Tim. Together we are Strainful Train. Slow down.
Slow down. Stop that train we are riding on, 'cause it is running too fast. And all the things we left behind, they will never, never come back. Take a break and slow down. Don't forget about that. Stop that train we are riding on, 'cause everybody knows we lost control. So fast passing by and there's too much to hear and cry. But here we gonna go. Take a break and slow down. And don't forget about that. That's
Thanks
it.
a lot and goodbye.
Thank you so much. Hi guys, welcome back to RedStone Productions. I hope you enjoyed today's session. We had the Strainful Train band from Berlin. This is a really powerful acoustic trio that's come all the way from north of Germany down to snowy Amsterdam here on 11th of December 2017. I'm here to show you the actual setup we used today for the band. So we have a double bass. We're actually using its built-in pickup going into a radio active DI J48. That's just for safety and making sure that we basically have the direct sound with no bleed if something goes wrong with the mics. Top of that, we actually mic'd it with two 4050. It's the Urushi series, hand drawn by Mr. Urushi in Japan. So we use one for basically the low end of the bass and the other one basically for the attack and the strings. If we move to the left-hand side of things, we'll find our main singer. So the lead vocal got to use a Neumann U87i, one of the new series. Below that, we got a AKG C414 that's basically picking up all of the string instruments he's playing while he's singing. If we move to the left-hand side, we have our third member of the band using another C414 for all of the guitars he's using. All of the condensers you see are working in cardioid mode, and all of the backing vocals, both for the singer that's playing guitar and the singer that's playing double bass, being picked up by a Shure SM58 to make sure we contain the bleed between the mics. If we move to the control room, I'm going to show you the actual signal flow we got in place. Let me show you what preamps we used and what's the signal flow for each of the sources. If you look at the actual bass, I told you it's been picked up by an active DI, but radio, JDX. That's going into channel 1 of the Audient ASP800s. A little bit of harmonic distortion, as you can see here. The gain halfway at 12 o'clock, that's all it needs. The bass being mic'd with two 4050s. What's unique about this signal flow, it's actually being powered, those two mics, by an overstayer mic pre, 2 channels with built-in pool style EQ on it. So we basically made sure we boosted 60 Hz on the bass bottom, just to get it fat and nice. If we move to the actual lead vocal, well, that gets a lot of love. You can see here from the right rack, we're using a pool tech. We're actually boosting the 100 Hz to give it some body, and we're boosting the 12K to get a nice sizzle out of it. If we move to the next channel of the pool tech, we're using that to actually sweeten up the ukulele and the banjo sounds. Again, a little bit of boost, 180, not much, but quite a lot of boost on 10K to get all the sparkle out of it. If we move to the actual main desk we're using today, and this is the SSL X desk, that's what we're using to actually write the volumes into our tape machine, which is today Logic Pro 10. All of the inserts have been activated on the desk itself, which is of course plugged into 2 patch bays from Neutrik. So we're using, as you see, 8 lines, and we're writing the faders into our recording system. The main audio interface we're using today, just to keep it pretty simple, is an RME 5-phase 802. So if we move to the left-hand side of the desk, we'll find our centerpiece. That's actually based around 2 Neutrik Bantam patch bays, 96 point of connections. We can basically route any possible inputs into any possible outputs. I told you about the pool tech being inserted on the lead vocal chain. Well, on top of it, there's also a Neve 8803. So another surgical EQ, just to make sure. I think we're dipping around 2K. Getting basically the harshness out of it. A little bit of a high pass, making sure nothing below 100 Hz is in there. Sweet shelf about 16K, just to bring even extra sparkle out of it. The other channel of the Neve 8803, the dual channel EQ, it's actually using to surgically EQ the acoustic guitar, which then feeds our stem audio, which is an SSL 4000 compressor. And that's just tipping the trends and just making sure that it never gets out of focus, but it's pretty substantial. If you move to the left-hand side of the rack, we'll find an Audio Black series, which is basically preamping our SM58 on the backing vocals that Hendrik is singing for us tonight. Just a little bit of high-pass filter using nothing more than 60 Hz, just to make sure there's no rumble in there. That preamp is actually going into an 1176 warm audio signature, and this is just acting pretty fast on the trends. It's making sure, again, it's not getting jumpy in our mix. If you actually go down here, this is a DBX 160 XT. This is what we use for the actual backing vocals of the bass player. The lead vocal gets the special treatment. It's going into a U87, as I showed you just before, and it's being powered by a Neve 1073, going in an LA2A from warm audio. So tube-based optical limiter, and then that guy is actually fitting another EQ up here that I showed you before, the Neve 8803. Just a little bit of sparkle, the shelf is engaged, a little high pass is engaged, and after that is going into the pool tech and the banjo. That's going into channel 1 of our Neve 1073. That, guys, is going straight into our Logic system, passing by the RME 5-phase 802. The last but not least channel is this bass box. That's basically, again, the preamp that we use to power up the SM58 that was actually put in front of the backing vocal of the bass player. So all of these preamps, EQ and dynamic chains are all being engaged and controlled into our SSL X desk. And these faders are, as you see, because the channel operation is actually post fader, writing their levels into Logic tonight. Every once in a while I was monitoring through headphones just to make sure there was no bleed and no feedback in place. And once in a while I was actually monitoring the external feed just to make sure that what we were actually recording was pretty nice and not just by looking at the meters. So I'm really happy with the results, and I hope you guys will enjoy it.